Tom's Arabic content was live. His coffee was selling on 3 Saudi e-commerce platforms. The reviews were coming in. 5 stars. Premium quality. Fast shipping. Tom was starting to feel like he finally understood this global trade thing. Then Ahmed called. Not laughing this time. Serious. Tom, your shipment arrived at Riyadh port 3 days ago. It's still sitting there. Customs won't release it. Tom's heart sank. Why? What's wrong? Ahmed took a deep breath. SASO. The Saudi Standards Organization. They're saying your organic certification isn't recognized. You need a separate SASO Certificate of Conformity. Tom had never heard of SASO. He had the EU organic certification. He had the Colombian export permits. He had everything he thought he needed. But Saudi Arabia had its own rules. Different from Europe. Different from Colombia. Different from everywhere else. Tom opened his laptop and started searching. SASO Certificate of Conformity. SASO Technical Regulation for Coffee Products. SASO Approved Testing Laboratories. Each search result made his head spin more. There were 3 different certification paths depending on the product category. For approved testing labs, 2 in Saudi Arabia, 1 in Dubai, 1 in Germany. 7 required documents including a factory audit report and a halal compliance statement. And a processing time of 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks. His shipment was sitting in a port warehouse, accruing storage fees every day. Every day that passed, his profit margin shrank. Tom called Mike. Mike, I need the SASO thing. The Saudi certification. Mike didn't even pause. Open the dashboard. Select trade. Add legal. Add the compliance specialist. Let the system work. Tom navigated to the dashboard. Selected the departments. Typed, SASO Certificate of Conformity for Organic Coffee from Colombia, already have EU Organic Certification. Target port, Riyadh. 30 seconds later, his AI team was active. The compliance specialist cross-referenced SASO requirements with Tom's existing certifications. The trade department identified the fastest certification path. Product category B, processed food. Only 1 testing lab was SASO accredited for coffee, and it was in Germany. The legal department drafted the application. The system auto-filled what it could from Tom's existing documents. EU Organic Certificate. Colombian Export License. Factory Quality Management Certification. The gaps became immediately visible. Halal Compliance Statement. Tom didn't have one. The dashboard flagged it in red. Halal certification required for all food products entering Saudi Arabia. But the content department had already drafted a template. Tom just needed his Colombian supplier to sign it. Factory audit report. Also missing. But the dashboard listed 3 SASO-approved auditors who could conduct remote audits. Estimated cost, $800. Estimated time, 10 business days. Tom worked through the checklist 1 item at a time. He called his supplier for the halal statement. Hired an auditor for the factory inspection. Submitted the SASO application. Paid the certification fee. 3 weeks later, the SASO certificate arrived. Tom forwarded it to Ahmed. The next morning, his shipment cleared customs. His coffee was on Saudi shelves. Tom stared at the certificate. One more lesson learned. Every market has its own maze. The key is knowing which door to open first. But as he celebrated, a new problem appeared. Shipping costs. From Colombia to Saudi Arabia. The bill was due. And it was higher than Tom expected. Much higher. What does your product need to enter a new market? Tell me in the comments. I'll help you find the right door. Follow Tom's journey. 1 regulation at a time. gaigroupai.com 7-day free trial. No credit card required.